Hello again. So this is part 2 of a bit of a tutorial on regarding stacks. The intro one covered a lot of the chords that are in the verses of this song. So the first chord I taught is in the intro, where you've got your ring finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string, middle finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. That's the first chord of the verse. And then the second chord of the verse is open. And the main strings I'd play would be the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th strings for most of those two chords. And then the third chord is pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string and the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So it goes, this my excavation into. Notice the hammering on of the 2nd fret of the 5th string using my middle finger. I should mention that some people like to play with a plectrum. I don't use a plectrum for any of my playing, and so I'm not really good at explaining strumming with a plectrum, but I tend to use my thumb a lot for anything on the 5th and 6th strings. So you just sort of pluck that 5th string and hammer on with your middle finger on the 2nd fret. So sort of, okay, let's try again. This my excavation into. Days come round, everything that happens is from now. This is pouring rain. And then the next chord, where he says this is paralysed, you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string and keep that ring finger sitting on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So it's this is pouring rain, this is paralysed, and then just play open. And so there's at the end of the verse there's that little hammering on bit. It's just changing between strumming it open and then hammering on with 2 fingers at once, which is fun to do. The pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string and the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. This is parallel, like that, and then hammer. And then repeat the verse. So it's the first chord, then that open chord, then that weird E chord without one of the fingers, back to the first chord, and then back to that 3rd chord. So they're the verses. The chorus, it's that first chord again, same as the first chord of the intro, same as the first chord of the verse. On the backs with the racks, there's a stacks of your load. The second chord of the chorus is a pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And then the next bit, you put your middle finger on the 5th fret, and you kind of, I tend to mute the 5th string with that middle finger, so you're just sort of lightly touching it, so it makes that sort of dull sound. On the backs of the racks, there's a stacks of your load. So you've got that middle finger sitting there on your 5th fret, and then you use your pointer finger and you put it on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then you use your ring finger, and it sort of squashes underneath your middle finger and hits the 5th fret of the 4th string. And then you play the 4th string just open. On the backs, the racks, there's the stacks of your load. In the back, the racks, there's the stacks of your load. In the back, the racks, and you're stacking your load. Then back into the verse. This is not the sound. Open. Weird E shape. First. Then that 3rd chord. And I think I've kind of given enough of the chords away to explain it. I'm not the best at giving tutorials, and it's not my day job to be playing guitar or giving them. So I hope it helps, because I know that there's been a lot of people that have wanted a bit of a tutorial on this song, and I hope this goes some of the way towards helping you play it. It's a pretty straightforward song, really. The hardest bit is really singing it and putting it together and really capturing the feel of the song, the slow lilting and the real passion that Justin puts into it. I know there's not many people that can really pull off that kind of feeling. So put your own spin on it is my suggestion. Don't try and sound like Justin. Because it's a one-of-a-kind kind of voice, isn't it? So, yeah, thanks for listening, and see you later.